Good evening. Tonight we are going to tell you 5 creepy and scary stories about ghosts' grave experiences. These stories has came to our channel from our subscribers. Make sure to like our video and subscribe to our channel, it will help us a lot. Story 1, The Haunting Whispers. A group of friends decided to explore an old cemetery on a moonlit night. As they walked among the graves, a chill ran down their spines. Suddenly, they heard faint whispers coming from beneath the ground. Bewildered and trembling, they traced the sound to a particular grave. Curiosity overpowered their fear, and they knelt down to listen more closely. The whispers grew louder and more menacing, as if a dark presence was trying to communicate with them from the depths of the earth. Terrified, they scrambled to their feet, ready to flee. But as they turned to escape, the ground beneath them began to tremble. The whispers grew louder, morphing into haunting cries and screams. Shadows rose from the graves, their forms twisted and contorted. The friends ran as fast as they could, their hearts pounding in their chests. Though they managed to escape that night, they would forever carry the memory of the haunting whispers. From that day on, they were plagued by unexplained phenomena and felt a constant presence lurking in the shadows. Sleep eluded them as the voices echoed in their minds, reminding them that some secrets are better left buried. Story 2, Shadows of the Damned. In a small town, an eerie phenomenon began to unfold. People reported seeing strange shadows moving within the cemetery at night. The once peaceful resting place had become a hotbed of paranormal activity, and sleepless nights plagued the inhabitants. Each night, as darkness descended, the cemetery came alive. Figures flitted between the tombstones, their distorted shapes casting unsettling shadows on the ground. The shadows grew larger and more menacing, reaching out as if trying to pull the living into their world of eternal darkness. The townspeople tried in vain to ward off the supernatural occurrences. They sought help from priests, psychics, and paranormal experts, but all efforts were futile. The shadows continued their nocturnal reign, tormenting the sleep-deprived residents. Soon, whispers circulated about the cemetery's dark history. It was rumored that a malevolent force had been awakened, seeking revenge for the desecration of the graves. The shadows were the embodiment of vengeful spirits, forever trapped in limbo. Desperation gripped the town as the relentless shadows consumed their lives. They became prisoners in their own homes, fearful of what awaited them in the night. Sleep became a distant memory, replaced by weary eyes that constantly scanned the darkness, hoping to evade the touch of the damned shadows. Story 3, Footsteps of the Departed. A grieving young girl visited her mother's grave one evening, seeking solace and closure. As she knelt before the tombstone, a sense of unease washed over her. The air turned cold, and a faint rustling reached her ears, a sound that resembled footsteps. Fear prickled her skin, and she glanced around in terror. To her horror, she saw ethereal figures emerging from the mist, their eyes vacant and filled with sorrow. The footsteps grew louder, as if a horde of spirits surrounded her, closing in with every passing moment. Panic seized the girl, and she sprinted away, tears streaming down her face. From that moment on, the girl's nights were plagued by terrifying nightmares. Every time she closed her eyes, she would see the gaunt faces and hear the chilling echoes of the footsteps. Sleep became an elusive sanctuary for her. She tried everything to escape the torment, seeking help from therapists and spiritual guides, but nothing could soothe her restless mind. The footsteps followed her wherever she went, a constant reminder of the eerie encounter at her mother's grave. Haunted by her own fears and the relentless presence of the departed, the girl became a shell of her former self. The footsteps of the ghosts had imprinted themselves in her soul, ensuring that she would forever wander in the realm of her terrifying dreams. Story 4: The Cursed Portrait. In a forgotten mansion on the outskirts of a desolate town, an eerie painting hung on the wall. The portrait depicted a young woman with hauntingly beautiful eyes and an enigmatic smile. Legend had it that the painting was cursed, and anyone who gazed upon it would fall victim to its malevolent powers. A brave art enthusiast named Amelia, lured by the tales of the cursed portrait, embarked on a quest to uncover the truth. She ventured into the decrepit mansion, determined to confront the painting and prove the existence of the curse. As Amelia stepped into the dimly lit room, the air grew heavy with anticipation. The eyes of the woman in the painting seemed to follow her every move. She hesitated for a moment, her heart pounding in her chest, but her curiosity urged her forward. With trembling hands, Amelia reached out to touch the frame. The moment her fingertips brushed against the painting, a chill swept through her body. The room seemed to come alive, whispers echoing in the darkness. Suddenly, the woman in the portrait broke free from her confines. She stepped out of the canvas, her presence both ethereal and menacing. Amelia's breath caught in her throat as the cursed woman moved closer, her smile now twisted with malice. Haunted by fear, Amelia tried to flee, but the mansion's doors sealed shut, trapping her inside. The cursed woman's laughter echoed through the halls as the rooms transformed into a labyrinth of horrors. Amelia frantically navigated the maze, each turn leading her deeper into the nightmare. Ghostly apparitions materialized, whispering terrible secrets and taunting her with their hollow eyes. The air grew suffocating, suffused with the presence of malevolence. Hours turned into an eternity as Amelia fought to escape the clutches of the cursed mansion. Finally, she stumbled upon a hidden chamber. Within its walls, she discovered the original painting, the source of the curse. Summoning all her courage, Amelia defied the spirits that tormented her and destroyed the cursed artwork. In an instant, the mansion began to crumble, and the tortured souls trapped within were freed from their eternal torment. As Amelia emerged from the wreckage, she realized she had broken the cycle of the curse. Yet, the chilling memory of her ordeal would forever haunt her, a reminder of the darkness that lurks behind the strokes of a cursed portrait. Story 5: The Whispering Forest. Deep within the heart of an ancient forest, a solitary cabin stood, shrouded in mystery and darkness. Locals warned of its ominous presence, claiming that the spirits of the long-departed whispered among the trees. Sarah, a thrill-seeker seeking an adrenaline rush, ventured into the forest to uncover its secrets. With every step she took, Sarah felt an otherworldly energy permeating the air. The towering trees whispered to one another, their leaves rustling in a symphony of eerie murmurs. Ignoring the growing unease in her gut, she pressed on, her heart pounding in anticipation. Night fell, and the forest's secrets awakened. Flickering shadows danced around Sarah as she explored the surroundings. Strange symbols carved into the tree trunks glowed with an ethereal light, guiding her deeper into the heart of the whispering forest. Then, she heard it, a faint, melodic whisper carried on the breeze. The forest seemed to come alive, whispering its secrets directly into her mind. The whispers grew louder, their voices overlapping, as if a multitude of spirits were trying to communicate. Fear tightened its grip around Sarah, but curiosity urged her forward. She followed the whispers, navigating the maze of trees. The forest floor became a labyrinth of roots, tripping her with every step, as if the forest itself conspired to keep its secrets hidden. Finally, Sarah reached a clearing, bathed in an otherworldly glow. A spectral figure materialized before her, its eyes gleaming with ancient wisdom. The spirit spoke, its voice a blend of sorrow and longing. It revealed the forest's tragic past, a tale of lost souls seeking redemption. As the spirit's story unfolded, Sarah's heart swelled with empathy. She understood that the whispers were not meant to frighten, but to bridge the gap between the living and the departed. With compassion, she offered solace to the spirits, promising to carry their stories to the world. From that day on, Sarah became the forest's voice, sharing its haunting tales and preserving its memory. The whispers ceased, replaced by a newfound tranquility. The forest, no longer a place of fear, embraced Sarah as its guardian, reminding her that even in the darkest corners, there is beauty to be found. Thanks for watching, and make sure to like our video and subscribe to our channel. It will help us a lot.